What's up, ladies and gents? I hope you guys are having a blessed day. You are back with Mr. Harris on another beautiful day. And today I wanted to discuss a very important book that I finished reading this book earlier this year. Phenomenal book. The only challenge is that there was so much great information in this book that it took me a long time to write these book notes. I mean, it took me months just to finish it because there was just so much great content, as well as me reading and writing notes on other books. It became a lot. This book here is called The 12 Laws of Success by Dr. Herbert Harris. I'll tell you, that's that Harris, that last name, I'll tell you that. But yeah, The 12 Laws of Success. You know, I believe, and again, I am not going to divulge everything in this video. I'm not going to even get close to divulging everything in this video. Not because I don't want to, but because it would alleviate the necessity of you having to buy this book. This book was so amazing. Let me tell you something. The success I've seen in my life in the real estate sales business, going back into thinking about the times that I was really like on it, I noticed that my studying was more so about the character inner traits that lead you to success, rather than what vocation or what field or what business or what am I going to sell or buy. You know, when you focus on the things that you have to do and the person that you have to become inside to make 100,000, who do you have to become inside to become a multimillionaire? Because if you're not a multimillionaire, you're not where you want to be based upon where you're at, the level of discipline and work, not only in terms of your job and vocation and occupation, but in terms of working on yourself to build yourself up to that position, it's tremendous. And this book helps 100% with the inner details of who you are and where you come from and what you want to do to get to that level, which is so phenomenal for me. So real quick, before I go further, I want to tell you about the different laws that he discusses in the book. So the first law is the universal law of thought. And this is something that I wrote, that he wrote in the back, basically summarizing all the laws. The universal law of thought. You become what you think about most of the time. What you recognize, you energize. What you energize, you realize. Number 2, the law of change. What you see clearly in your thoughts is what you get in your life experience. Universal law of vision. When you see clearly in your thoughts is what you get in your life experience. What you see clearly in your thoughts is what you get in your life experience. Law of command. What you say is what you get. That was the affirmations and the declarations. Number 5, law of human magnetism. What you like attracts like. Be like the person you want to be to attract the people you want to meet. Number 6, law of focus and discipline. Keep your eyes on the prize. All distractions are equal and equally counterproductive. Law of action. How to be the most effective in doing what needs to be done. Law of value and mutual exchange. Investing your time, thoughts, energies, and money wisely and effectively. Law of relationships. Do unto others as you want done unto you. Law of supply and opportunity. There's always enough to get what you need. Law of persistence and results. And the 12th law is the law of truth. Obviously, these are all basic things, and if you're a student of self-development, everybody preaches the same thing, but there's always different avenues to get to the main thought. For example, the first law, the law of thought. We've always heard that what you think is what you become. And even with myself the last couple of years, the negative thoughts that I've allowed to get into my life, I see that it happens. It happens over time the more you allow certain thoughts. And so you gotta switch up. I have to switch up and begin positive thoughts. So I'm keeping my thoughts on 2022 is going to be my best year ever. 2020 year, I'm going to earn 40 transactions. 2020 year, I'm going to earn $400,000. Shoot, even if I don't own 400, earning 100, 150, 200 is still a great number. But my goal is 400. So it's constantly thinking and implanting those thoughts of what do I want. Now, again, we've always heard these things, but it's something that we have to constantly regurgitate to ourselves for it to really implant and settle in our minds and know that, okay, when we get up, okay, I gotta watch my thoughts. You know, these are all things we already know, but how he put them was so phenomenal. Get the book. I get nothing, even though we have the same last name. I don't get anything by you getting the book. But let me tell you about this. I want to discuss the 4 stages of life that he mentioned, and it's phenomenal. I really loved reading it. So the first stage of life is education. He stated that education usually lasts from 20 to 25 years. You learn the basic fundamental rules of the game of life. You formulate or accept the value system. You learn basics of life, foundation of thoughts, attitudes, emotions, and associations. You learn your basics. You learn your basic self-image, attitude towards people and the world in general. Most of education comes from other people's, their thoughts, their attitudes, and experiences. It really tends to be from others. If the proper foundation isn't laid correctly, cracks will form later. A foundation of truth, honesty, love, faith, and discipline, confidence, and compassion means that you are in a successful position once you get out of that education stage. And he wrote more about this, all of these stages. I'm just going through what I wrote. Stage 2 is the emotional sensation and experience stage. It lasts from 20 to 25 to about 40 to 50. You begin to experiment and find out things for yourself. You truly experience the living process. You generally strike out on your own and face challenges of adult reality. A major portion of people usually get stuck in their lives in this stage. As the stark realities of life is revealed, they get hooked on the sensation of a person. They get hooked on a sensation, a person, drug, or other addiction. They use their addiction as a way to cope or escape their situation. It is in this stage where your habits make or break you. You master the art of discipline, control your thoughts, emotions, and appetites. And it's funny because I was listening to a mentor of mine, The Business, the Black Authority on YouTube, and he was talking about how most men, most people in general, by your mid-30s, you get set in your ways and who you're going to become. So if you're on an upward trajectory, you're going to keep going on an upward trajectory. If you're average, you're going to continue to be average. So I thought that was interesting. The third stage, I'm sorry. Still in the second stage. The second stage, you are challenged by the realities of survival, keeping a roof over your head, food on the table, and time for personal development and growth. Some people get stuck on day-to-day survival where appetites and crises constantly confront them. To properly move through this stage, you must master the skill of survival. Mastering the skill of survival requires that you develop and implement a financial program in which your income exceeds your expenses. All of your financial dealings should be in accord with a realistic pre-established budget. You must develop discipline in overcoming the urge for immediate consumption or gratification. Systematically set aside a portion of your income for wealth building. Men tend to get stuck on feelings generated by sex, alcohol, power, or physical conquest. Women get stuck in the search for love or affection. The challenges of this stages are centered on self-discipline and personal mastery of your physical and emotional appetites. Let me tell you right now, when this hit hard for me this year, turning 30, and understanding where I'm at in the stage of life, life-changing. And it made me understand so much more that I will become more disciplined in how I carry my life, my time, and structuring my day. Number 3, stage 3, power. You perfect your ability to make things happen. This ranges from 40 to 50 to 60 to 75. During this stage, you generally attain your greatest successes and experience your greatest failures. The basic principle of the universe is that of order. When your life is out of order, you feel you're not happy. Whoa. Dag, son. I skipped out on power, or either I misplaced exactly where it's at. No, that's what happened. Excuse me. The notes was all over the page. I need to start numbering the pages very well. Third stage of life is power. In the stage, you perfect the ability to make things happen. 40 to 50 to 60 to 75. Everything should come together in the stage. You generally attain your greatest successes and experience your greatest failures. Having learned the basics of life and mastered your appetites and emotions, it is during this third stage that you learn how to reach down to the very core of your being and pull out just a little bit more of whatever is needed. Here you master the laws of success and help others do the same. You master the skill of multiplying your powers through the efforts of others. You either serve good or evil. It's your choice. This is the overall essence of what we do. It is in this third stage where your true metal comes out. You also repeat lessons that you should have mastered in previous stages. The challenges that confront you and how you handle them bring about a reality adjustment as to who you really are inside. In this stage, you establish or accept the type of human being that you would like to be. Very deep. Fourth stage is called immortality. 60 to 75. In this stage, you assess what you wanted to become in your life, your purpose. You evaluate the donations or contributions that you have given to the world, what you can give or how you live, so that these contributions can't outlive your experience. The time periods for each given stage on average for most people is about 20 to 25 years, he says. Yeah, you know, just listening to what the stages are in life and like kind of figuring out where you're at based upon your age and all this stuff is very deep. It's very deep. Excellent book. I recommend you go pick it up. You read the whole thing and read it again. Read it again. I've read it twice so far, and I will probably read it again for going into 2022. So thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, share, get this out to young black men, young black women. Let's change the game one person at a time, one day at a time. Let's go.